Hello everyone, Warangel here, and welcome back to the Grudgebringers campaign for Mortal Empires. Now last episode we started the counter-offensive against Sylvania by taking the town of Schwarzhaven down here to the west. We gave it back to the Empire so it's under Imperial control, and we're now in a position to march on Castle Drakenhof, if I choose to do so. Now as I loaded up the save file, I had to look on the screen in front of me, and no doubt you guys will notice the same thing I did, in that if we do go for Castle Drakenhof now, then there are 3 armies within marching range that will come in and reinforce the garrison. And the garrison is very, very tough. I mean, I don't know if it's changed anything from Steel Faith. No, it's pretty much the same. But we're going to have Vargulfs, we've got Terrorgeist, we've got a Mortis engine, a bunch of Vargeists as well as Vargulfs, I mean, sorry. Got Khanwaves, Graveguard. That is going to be a tough army to face at the best of times. Fighting out with 3 other armies, that's just going to be... Ugh, no, I don't want to imagine that. So let's play it safe and play it with a bit of common sense. What I am thinking is instead we'll go after the outlying settlements. Eliminate the settlement, give it back to the Empire, destroy the armies, and then we'll finish off Drakenhof last. Does that sound like a good plan? I think it's a good plan. The only thing we need to decide though is which settlement to go for first. Now within range, we could go after Grimhammer or Tempelhof Castle. Who's leading the armies in fact? Helmengost or Manfred von Garstein? Now Manfred does have the tougher army out of the 2, but then Helman's going to have a garrison with him. And what's the garrison here at Tempelhof? Pretty much exactly the same as Drakenhof. Apart from they have Blood Knights. Ouch. Hang on, why do you have Blood Knights? Font of... no. Oh wait, because you have the Vampire Keep. Right. What do they have in Drakenhof then? Oh, they have a Vampire Keep as well. Why do I not see... Maybe it's behind the shield. A shield is so annoying when you... Ah, there they are. Right, okay. So, let's go after Grimhammer, I'm thinking. And pit the Grudgebringer against the might of Manfred von Garstein. See how we do.
War calls.
Apparently it's going to be an easy fight. Now part of me is tempted to fight this, even though I know we're going to win, simply because he is riding a zombie dragon, and quite a high level. That means he's going to be a tough fight, and we do have quite a number of Graveguard units, and things like that. But on the other hand, this fight is going to be extremely easy to do. I mean, even the balance bar agrees. And it does mean we can focus on taking the rest of Sylvania today. You know what? We'll auto-resolve this one. As fun as it would be, I can't justify fighting an entire battle, which we already know we're going to win, just to fight Manfred on a zombie dragon even. I was going to say a vampire dragon. That would be scary. A big dragon going around sucking blood. Ugh. Right. Decisive victory. Now what we're going to do with the settlement. Now technically it doesn't belong to the Empire or Sylvania because it's in the province of Zufbar, which is the Dwarves. But because we don't have the region trading mods, I can't give it back to the Dwarves. So what I'm thinking then, we will just give it back to the Empire. They can have that. And because it's a friendly territory now, we can start replenishing. Ooh. Moonslaker. So we've got 10% weapon strength when fighting against the vampire counts and 50% attrition bonus. Okay. Hunter, Hedge Wizard, Enchanted Shield, Bone Picker, a Valet. So many pop-ups.
Yes,
but we can now take the opportunity to rest up a bit. We could at least start being a bit marching up towards Eschen. But since we are in friendly territory, this will give us much, much more in the way of replenishment. So let's just put you on the border here. That will work. Now we need to level everybody up. So Commander Bernhardt, what are we going to give you? We were trying to get Killing Blow, weren't we? Which we need 2 more points. Let's go Paragon of Attack. I mean, if we level this up, that will give us plus 20. A melee attack of 96. Combine that then with this. Hang on. 96. Am I doing my math right? 96, 101. We can get a melee attack of 111 by combining these skills. That's madness. It's really cool, but absolute madness. Right. Let's go Paragon of Attack so we can at least buff up our melee attack stats. Then Luther. What am I going to give you, Luther? We're 1 point away from giving him immortality. 1 rank, I mean, sorry. But what am I going to give you otherwise? Let's go Flaming Sword. Buff up the troops. We already got access to Flame Storm anyway, so we have a powerful spell. And the Burning Head has proven its worth many times. So let's just take that. And... right, if we're going to leave Dragonhearth to last, what we could do then with Matthias next turn is start damaging the walls of Tempelhof. So when we eventually get around to it, we can just go straight to the attack, rather than having to sit there and try and build some siege equipment and things like that. We can just knock down the walls with the cannon and march straight in. I think that sounds like a good plan. Let's hit enter. Well, not much happened that turn, apart from I decided to accept an offer of defensive alliance with Corian, but it does look like we failed a mission. Now, something I do want to bring up, because I couldn't help but notice during the end turn phase, where I was looking at the minimap up here, that there seems to be a lot of ruined territory down in the south. I mean, you guys can see on your screens, right? Somewhere around here is the court there. The Devil's Backbone is the court of Labaris and up in Lamia. But everywhere else around here, in the mountains, and even going into the Badlands, okay, it's just ruins. Everywhere. And it's the same actually here in the Border Princes. I'm curious to know what's causing that, because here, I presume it's Clan Moors. We can't really see because we don't have anything nearby, but look at it. The Lost Plateau, ruins, all of this. Here, everywhere. It's just ruins. Even Carrick A Peaks. It's madness. Sheer madness. What about over here and in the Border Princes? Yeah, look. Tabaro has been taken by Carcassonne. The Shadewave, so this is another faction introduced by Mixu, and I believe they were a vassal of the Dread Fleets, but I haven't had a chance to play as them yet. They do look pretty cool. He's included unique heroes and everything for them. But can't tell who owns this, but the fact that Carcassonne have taken Tabaro, we don't know what's happened with Skavenblight yet. It's still quite high Skaven corruption, so I presume it's Skavens. But yeah, these guys have been destroyed. Here's been ruined. We can see here there's a chaos, high level of chaos corruption. I would love to know what's happened down here. Suppose if we rely on Thorgrim here to lead the way. Still weird seeing him with the Greybeard Prospector's banner on top. Because don't forget, they managed to confederate with Karazakarak and take pretty much all the Dwarven territories. Although, given the amount of ruins that are around the place now, I don't know how long they're going to keep them. Oh, hello. Kuhar, the Servants of Chaos. What the hell is this? Chaos cultists with maces. How weird. Chaos cultists with spears. Huh. Didn't realize you can get those units. Now we could go hunt them ourselves, but I'd still want to focus on my plan of going after these guys. So, let's get you guys up. Hell no. Who's this? Not Maldwin, the one next to you. Oh, you start... hang on.
No.
One of you guys are not inside the settlement. I think it's you. Right.
to the provinces.
Do we want to take an opportunity and just eliminate one army quickly? Because we do have lightning strike. We can just march straight in, kill them off, and then march out the other side and continue towards Eschen. Well, too late. I've already decided to click it. Right, kill these guys. Didn't take a single casualty in that fight. You are running off this way. Does it not count knowing that we killed him? Nope. Hang on. Did you guys just see that bonus? Where was it? Equipment gained. We picked up a peasant. An opportunity. Ooh, master, there's some lovely filth over here. God, it sounds like Baldric. But income from all buildings, 1%. God, that's pointless.
I will marshal the men.
Right, let's get you guys out of the zone of control.
Raise Sigma.
Okay, looks like we're not going to be able to get to Eschen this turn. But let's take the opportunity to destroy an enemy commander.
The nation calls. Step to it.
There we go. Hang on. We can actually make it. And we picked up the Shrieking Blade for fear and terror. The only problem is, all of our current heroes and Command Lord have got much better weapons that I'm happy to use. So, but yeah, we can take Eschen. Sure.
To arms. Raise your weapons.
Another easy fight. We'll go do that. 55 men lost. And we'll transfer to the Empire. Ooh. Casualty replenishment 10%. Given all our bonuses already, it means we can probably watch your army get decimated to the point of extinction. And we'll still be able to come back fighting within a turn or two. Now that is crazy. Right. Valdenhof is next. Hang on. Baston has taken Mordheim. What? Hang on. Krugenheim as well. You've got Footbad. Sometimes I'm surprised about what happens in this game. But I'm also glad that things like this happen in this game. Because, you know, in like the lore of Warhammer Fantasy, would you ever imagine Baston taking the desolate city of Mordheim? You know, or having an outpost here at Krugenheim? I wouldn't. You know, and just the madness of having the vampire counts head out this far. Destroying the province of Avenheim, you know, Averland and stuff like that. In fact, let's get you to focus on Avenheim. You guys can at least do something in this war. When I'm going into the stronghold of the enemy and doing your work for you. You can do that for me at the very least. As for you,
Those gates will open.
let's knock down some of the walls at Tempelhof. Ready for us to go in once we dealt with Valdenhof.
Be judged.
Fantastic. I wonder how much damage we can do to the walls. It's already at 65% with 7 breaches. I mean, a few more turns, there might not even be any walls. What am I going to give you? Block army. And that's all of his, you know, campaign skills pretty much now done. Right, Bernhardt. What am I going to give you? Let's give you another point in defense, and which will allow me to get Killing Blow. Eusebio. Is there anything else we can give you? Nah, keep what you've got, thank you. Casualties. Nah, we're good there then. In that case, for your final points here, let's give you retinue for casualty replenishments. That's for all my armies in the region as well. So if we had a second army, that would apply to that. And let's build up your melee attacks some more. Luther, you are now immortal. Congratulations. And then what are we going to give you for your next spell? Let's just finish off the Flaming Sword. There we go. Easy.
Do not waste my time with petty talk. Make your offer and be done.
High Queen Cleader, you want me to give you a peace treaty for 2,000 gold. Well, to be honest, I'm going to take it. They're all the way down here, so being at war with them really isn't doing us any point, you know? And not only that, but we've got more than enough gold. I mean, we've got 66,500, and she wants 2. We'll take that. And that's one less enemy to deal with anyway. Especially if we're going to be heading back down south to deal with any Skaven. But we've still got to deal with Sylvania, and we've still got the Vampires of Blood Keep to deal with as well, don't forget. Oh good, we've managed to finish our technology. Not that we're making much money from industry, but the main one is getting our research rate up by 25%. So we just need to wait for the Engineers Guild to finish researching. But what's this? Lamont Dow from the Woblood tribe. Really? Huh. Although I did discover why there's chaos corruption around here. The reason being is that the ruined settlements aren't Skaven. They are actually the servants of Findol, if I remember the name right. They are somewhere on here. They are. These guys. So when they take a settlement, it acts like Skaven. It looks like ruins. Apart from seeing Skaven corruption build up, though, you see chaos corruption. So these are quite cool, though, from what I've seen on the mod page. They're Fimir. So you have, they look like a, basically giant reptilian. No, it doesn't make sense, does it? Because I was going to say giant reptilian lizard men, which lizard men are reptiles. Ignore me. I didn't get much sleep last night. I'm feeling tired. Anyway, ignore that. Let's go up and actually deal with some more undead. Okay, Valdenhof, you are now mine. Or Francis. Oh wow. We would have actually needed to build defences here. Never mind. I transferred to the Empire. We now picked up a regiment of renown. Interesting. But now we've done that, I mean, we could march straight down to Tempelhof. But we might as well take the opportunity to replenish our numbers a bit. So let's bring you over here. Hang on. Oh, does it really not count as attrition over that small patch? Apparently not. Sure then, let's level up. Let's check out our new Regiment of Renown. It's a war wagon. Did we not already have access to a war wagon? Or am I just going mad? It doesn't matter, I don't particularly want a war wagon anyway. Let's get you now to damage the walls again. Fantastic. And I'm going to give you a point in Notorious. I mean, it's eventually just going to be a -3 debuff for enemy armies' leadership. But when you're fighting the undead, the quicker we can make them break, the better, even if it's only by a couple of points. Eusebio... Let's continue just making you a good combat fighter. There we go. And the next turn, we can go and lay assault to Tempelhof. Although I do have to say, it's kind of weird actually seeing the Order of Lawmasters down here in the Badlands. Although I had just noticed, Lawfen actually isn't up there on these factions anymore. Huh. I wonder if Avalon have managed to confederate with them all. Or they've just been wiped out by the other factions. It'd be interesting to find out. Oh my god. Did you guys see that? At the Black Tower of Aachen? There's just like 5 stacks of Tomb Kings belonging to the Radcliffe dynasty. Just sitting there. That's crazy. Oh, this game. And there's Bloodkeep. That's going to be our next target once we've dealt with Sylvania. Well, it's always nice to see a foggy map in front of me, but at least the Red Fangs have been destroyed. Now, something I wanted to show, because I thought that it was a pretty cool name, was if we go back up to Sylvania, where I can find it. Oh yeah, it would be the bit that says Sylvania, of course. There was a Servants to Chaos army around here, wasn't there? And they've just destroyed Oakenhammer. But I saw the guy's name. What a cool name is that? Anirath Death Metal. That is someone you can imagine playing in a death metal band, you know? It's so gothy and cool. I just wanted to show that off quickly. But anyway, we're not here to admire the names of the Chaos enemies. We're here to kill some more undead. Success chance minus 4%. Okay. 10% attrition suffered from... Okay, that might come in handy. Let's give you another point here. Now, how much damage have we done? No wall strength, 7 breaches. We might as well just walk into the castle at this point. But sure, let's start the attack. And we're not going to bother building siege equipment, we can just march straight in as far as I'm concerned. Although I suppose we could get some towers. We can build them in one turn easily enough. And, although let me check. No, they got a couple of armies out here. If we are going to take it, we might as well just take it straight away. Let's just start the assault. Right then guys, here we are. Now it's good to see there's only one tower still standing. It seems that Matthias really went to town on the entire fortifications of the place. I mean look, so many holes, all these towers destroyed. Talk about bringing the wrath of Sigmar indeed. Now something I did want to point out, I did see it in the mod updates a couple of days ago for OvN's Lost Factions, but now that I've actually got a chance to see them properly, they look pretty cool. And that's the unit cards. You'll notice that Commander Bernhardt has got a new unit card, as well as the Grudgebringer infantry. It looks like, yeah, Asgard's looks like he has a new card. I could be wrong. It looks like it's new. The ogres have definitely been updated, and thank God they did. Because, I'm not going to lie, those unit cards before looked terrible. And now they actually look pretty good. I know they looked like a slight variation of the one for Ublub, but still, it's a much bigger improvement. In fact, have the Galad's Alpha Archers changed as well? Or is that just me? I could have swore it was different before. But anyway, we're not here to admire the unit cards. Let's decide how we're going to do this. Now it's a good thing I didn't build any siege towers, because to be honest with you, there's not much in the way of walls for us to actually use them. So let's just march straight in from this side where there's no towers to worry about. So I am thinking at this point, just again, standard formation for us. Very nothing new there. Alright, you guys come over here, you guys come over to here. Alright, you can be on this flank. Nalvis can be in the center, of course. And we're just going to march in and take the place. I don't see why we should do anything else but that. Vice's Outlaws will get you guys to come out here, just so you can actually try and kite away a couple of units by being over here. We'll have Commander Bernhardt's here. Cannon... We're going to put the cannon actually right here. So if we move you guys slightly over, we'll put the cannon right here so we can fire right through the gap into the enemy's units. We'll put you guys then behind them here. Luther can come up here ready to use his magic. Eusebio here, Karadan here. That should be... Nope. Ragnar's Wolves. Let's get you guys down here. Alright, start the battle. There we are. Cannon. Kill me some Black Knights. Oh no, hang on. No, I want you to kill Blood Knights, not Black Knights. Wait a sec. Oh my god, these guys look much cooler now in red. Well, they did before they got a cannonball. Hang on, where are the Blood Knights then? I know they've got a unit of them somewhere. Cryptoras. A Necromancer. Oh wow. You guys are still getting shot at. I didn't realise we were that thing. Okay. Get you out of the range. Right. Head around this way now. There we go, there we go. Ah, there's the Blood Knights. Right. Well, since they don't have anyone nearby, why don't we just put them here and let them just keep shooting into the Blood Knights? We'll have them retreat just in case. But if they're willing to just stand there and let us shoot them, and then do it. I mean, I know they're weak against armor, but still. Any damage we do against them is going to be useful. If they come out to attack us, so be it. Alright, cannon is firing over there. In fact, see if you can take out the mortars engine. Just because if we can destroy this, it's not going to replenish anyone nearby. And while you're doing that, let's bring Luther, Franz, me and Bernhard, whoops, wrong human leader, and bring you guys up to here. And we'll see, and then we'll just do some damage to the enemy while we're waiting then. So, I'm going to skip forward a little bit until we're ready to actually attack the settlement proper, you know? In a way, it's nice to see this trick still works in Warhammer 2, like it did in Attila and that. So, in Attila, Rome 2 and that, if you took control of your artillery yourself, which is what I've done by hitting the insert key, and target and fire, you actually reload much more quickly than if you just leave the AI to do it. Plus it means you can try and target and just have a bit of fun hitting enemies. So I've been trying my best to hit a few of those crypt harbors. It's a bit of a long range shot and it's a case of trying to get the angle right. I did find just above here, that skull right there, worked out quite nicely. So let's try again. That actually hit them. You can saw his health just jump down then. But there we go. That's all the ammunition now used for the cannon. You can ask these guys to actually withdraw from the battlefield now. But otherwise, we've done a lot of damage. We've destroyed the mortars engine. We've done a lot of damage to the enemies right by this gate. So really, we've just got these guys to deal with, including, of course, the Blood Knights. But I do feel we are in a position now to perhaps start moving into this castle itself. Yeah, you're not going to have much magic left, are you? Yeah, we've done so many burning skulls and fireballs and stuff like that. We just hasn't had much of an opportunity. Oh, no. Don't you dare head into the settlement just yet. Alright, Isabelle, you're going to lead the way. Alright, with your abilities, you should be able to help out quite easily. Everybody else, let's get you guys in the position right by the gates. Alright, Commander Bernhard, you can let it whip another blast of fire. 2, 1. There's a few more Graveguard gone. I mean, how have these guys killed so far? 39. But the Grudgebringer crossbows and the Huntsman were responsible for destroying the mortars engine, so I'm quite happy with that. 52. 50. Okay, that works out. Right. Time to drop the thunder. Soulfire. Yeah, those Khan waves aren't going to do much to us now. Goodbye, guys. Right. Let's bring the welcome wagon. Alright, come on, Nullfists. Nullfist? There's a hole. Come and attack these guys. Turn around. Look, they're right here. Go and smash into them, please. Okay, archers, let's get you guys back out of the way. They've used up all their ammunition, so it's not that big a deal to me now. Oh wow, you guys... Isabelle, you're not done as well against those Conways as I was hoping. Alright. Okay, let's go in and deal with that then. Alright, you can deal with these. Carry down, come in and help out as well. Can we blast you with a fireball? That worked. Alright. Let's give a chance to use Heroic Killing Blow. 25% extra weapon damage, 25% extra armor piercing, unbreakable as well. You guys should be losing like mad. Alright. Boost up everything again. Alright. Last unit's been dealt with. Alright, let's bring Luther in here a minute. Just so we can try and cast some magic against this big group here of Graveguard. I mean, we do have a Necromancer and there was a Vampirus somewhere around here. But really, I'm not that concerned with her. Grudgebringer infantry can go and deal with the Khanwaves, because they do have a Hellfire sword with flaming attacks. So hopefully that will work. Alright, so you guys can come in here and help. Then you guys form up over here, just in case we have to deal with any Vargheist attacks. I haven't encountered any Vargolf, actually. I wonder what they got to. Oh, I can't use Burning Hot Skull. Damn it. No matter. We'll bring you guys over here. Blood Knights are standing around. Alright, bit more magic. Right, you guys have done your job. Excellent. Time to bring you guys inside. It looks like Gnarlfist is determined to make his way around through this way. But if that's what he wants to do, then so be it. You can go and have a duel with Vampire here. What's her name? Diedrich Ratep. I'm not gonna lie. I think that might be a bit of cross-dressing going on right now. She does not look like a Diedrich to me. Oh crap, here comes the Vargheist. I didn't expect that to happen. Just saw this big body just boom. Right, go in and kill these. You're gonna come over here as well. Start buffing up everybody yet again. Right, activate Killing Blow. What do we have here? Graveguard, right. Let's spin this around. So hopefully it will catch as many dwarves, but it will catch the Graveguard and hopefully hit the Khanwaves back here as well. Oh wow, that bounced. Right, how are Grudgebringer infantry? Okay, start bringing you into here. You guys start making your way over towards the Blood Knights. See if that's going to make any difference. Alright, let's bring you guys in to deal with these. You have an opportunity to send off one burning head. Do it right up the streets, please. And let's get you out of there, because I just realised the Vargheist are coming to get him. Oh crap. Okay, debuff them. Right, let's get you guys to come in here and attack. Let's get the ogres to come in and help. Imperial Foot can come over here to deal with these. And wow, that was about to go right through the town. Right. You guys are apparently not doing too well against these. Okay, Grudgebringer infantry. Can we use this on anything a bit closer, further away? No. Do it right here and hope you don't hit many dwarves. Alright. Buff up. Oh wow, we're dealing with a Terrorgeist. Alright, Gnarlfist should have this in the bag. Right, let's buff up my units just in case. Alright. Come up. That's it, come through this way. Alright, how are we doing over here? You guys are losing slightly. That's fine, you guys can finish off here. Right, let's bring you guys over here to deal with these. We could send a unit in to actually capture the points. Let's get you guys to actually do that for me. Sure, you should be able to go and deal with those. Right. Let's get Isabelle to come over here. Because then he can use his abilities. And we'll get Luther over here as well. Because we can use his helmet to stun them. And we can use the Tormentor Sword to debuff them too. Not that it really mattered because they just died. Right, just time to deal with these now. Let's get Isabelle. You. Bernhard can head around. In fact, if you come around this way, you can attack these from the rear. Let Isabelle go off and do that. Ragnar's wolves might as well have some fun here. Excuse me, I just told you to come and attack these. That's better. Alright, these guys should start crumbling pretty quickly. But still, better safe than sorry, I guess. Alright. Let's get you to lay down some soulfire. Boost up everything else. Alright, go and kill these guys. These guys do look cool. And a close victory. I don't know. I don't feel we took that many casualties considering what we were up against. But let's go back to the campaign map and actually check the losses. So, apparently a close victory, but looking at the numbers I can't agree with that. The only thing that I think might have been a factor is because in order to consider victories, apparently the amount of the amount of ammunition you have left over in your units does have a factor in that. So the fact that I used up all of the ammunition in my cannon and my ranged units, even though they managed to get a fair few kills with it, contributes to the fact that it's considered a close victory and not a decisive one. But we didn't lose any full units, although the outlaws came close yet again. My fault for just letting them stand around and get shot at, so I'll take the blame for that. But let's go close victory, transfer to the Empire. We now picked up Fearless, fantastic. 1 Imperial unit. What unit's that? Oh, we've actually got another piece of artillery. I actually feel tempted to get rid of one of my units, because the entire game we've just used the Grudgebringer cannon. But wouldn't it be great to have some more artillery? Oh wow, compare that, look. Missile damage 866. It does burn damage and armor piercing way. The Great Cannon does 312. Oh wow, that is really a big difference between the two. How weird. I wonder if it has anything to do with the... Because of OvN's Lost Faction mod, I am using a... whatchamacallit? A thing to work with Steel Faith. But that mod is apparently out of date. So I wonder if that might be a factor. Or is it just because it is a unique cannon, and you only get one cannon anyway, compared to the battery? Nah, we'll be fine. We've got a few ranged units, and that means giving up one of my ogres. And then been pretty happy with them so far.
Seek out the heretics.
But at this point now, I think we can safely bring an episode to an end in a minute. Our units are pretty much recovered now, ready to deal with these guys. Well, let's move just so we can get a bit of replenishment done.
Let us move.
Over to here. Right.
For the best.
Perfect. Matthias is now going to go and have some fun over the enemy tower. Oh no, we can't because we used him this turn. Okay, let's level people up. I'd still love to know what this is supposed to do. Because it's a skill. I don't know if it comes with Steel Faith, or it's part of Bernhard's unique skills, like immunity to fire and stuff. Unless this isn't. But you know, things like the Banner of Defiance and that belongs to Bernhard, as well as these, so I wonder if that is. But I don't know what it's supposed to do. The only thing I'm hoping it does is unlock more units for us to recruit. Like more red... Oh, hang on. Maybe it is this. Huh. So we got Countess Isabelle's Guard. So Countess Isabelle is a character in Dark Omen who gets kidnapped by the undead and taken to Sylvania in order to... Well, as an unnamed vampire, but it looks a bit like Vlad. But it's a Von Carstein vampire anyway. But she gets taken in order to be turned into a vampire. And when you are, as one of the missions, you are accompanying her, protecting her. And you do get access to her personal halberdier guard. So that's pretty cool. I actually feel tempted... I'm going to swap out the unit of ogres here. So stick these in. Because then these can be on the flank then, instead of these pikemen we originally had. But yeah, that's pretty cool. We've managed to get another unit of these guys. Did we unlock anything new to build, by the way, since the latest updates? No. It was worth a try. Alright, let's continue. Isabelle, let's give you... Let's finish off your weapon strength. And then Luther can have a point now in Flamestorm. Although... What about... No, let's work on... experience. Let's get some of our cooldown a bit sorted. There we go. Right, hit enter. Okay, so we had a very peaceful end turn phase, nothing to worry about, which means I can safely bring today's episode to an end. I think we've done a lot of good. We've taken a lot of territory from Sylvania, leaving just their capital at Drakenhof, and I believe Avenheim, assuming that the Empire haven't... No, Avenheim hasn't been taken yet. But if the Empire don't do it, we will do it, on the way to deal with the Blood Dragons, because that's the last undead threat we have to deal with. After that, looks like we'll be heading back down south in order to deal with the Skaven. We'll wait and see what happens. But, in the meantime, thank you very much for watching today's episode. I hope you all enjoyed, and that you do join me next time for some more Warhammer. Until then, everybody, take care, stay safe, and goodbye for now.